Rasuke here, salutations, and I want to talk about Fatal Fury City of Wolves. Yes, it was announced, another fighting game. I didn't know how I felt about the game. They also introduced, so far, only two new characters. There's redesigns and that sort of thing, and everything was going fine. And then something changed about this, but let's take look at the trailer and I'll tell you why. All right, so let's go through this trailer a little bit here. Let me press play. And they give a little bit of the history and artwork of some of the past Fatal Fury games. I'm going to kind of accelerate through this a little bit.
Now, 25 years later.
25.
Are you ready to rock the city once more?
I like the art style. I really do.
The action kicks off with 22 characters. A mix
22, not bad. New character.
Plus
New redesign. New character.
Introducing the rev system.
So, introducing the rev system.
You can use from the moment the battle begins.
That's new.
Fight at full throttle and supercharge the excitement. Gain access to rev blows.
Special power or zone or whatever. That hit was in the original. This right here and this right here.
Are back in full force. And
Breaking, that might be new. Wild Punish, that seems new.
Combos at the push of a button with the Smart Style control scheme.
And I think the Smart Style is basically auto combo.
Jump online with crossplay and rollback netcode.
But that's not the reason what changed my interest in this game.
AI clones.
AI clones, we've heard of that before.
Strive for supremacy in an all-new RPG mode, EOST.
What?
Level up your fighter, equip skills, and dominate the opposition on your way to the top.
That's what changed everything for me. This is why I want this game now. We had Street Fighter 6 with their open world city and things like that, but now we've got episodes of Southtown, character selection, showcase, mini games. Then let me fast forward a little bit, and that's what this map shows. So some of these are fights, some of these are mini games, and I bet you some of them are even character by character basis. So they probably want you to play the entire roster, specific missions and for those characters. Now, here we see the level system, the rules, normal match, whatever, and they rank up. But listen to this part right here. This is really interesting.
Level up your fighter.
Now, and then there are new characters. Look at this guy. He's an NPC. So you're going to be, I would gather to say, SNK designed like grunt characters. Probably is going to have moves from other characters in there, and they have different levels as you fight them. I find this very fascinating. SNK has never really done this before, so this is cool. So, here, let's see.
Equip skills and dominate the opposition on your way to the top.
And
customize character
okay.
EOST. Level up your fighter.
All right.
Equip skills.
Right there. Equip skills. Equipped skills. That's going to be...
And dominate the opposition on your way to the top.
Okay, I got to hear that again.
EOST. Level up your fighter. Equip skills. And dominate the opposition on your way to the top.
So what does that really mean, equip skills? Are we going to be able to get some extra moves? I'm pretty sure there's going to be some buffs like a speed up or a power up or a defense or maybe a poison effect. Like if you hit the character, they're going to take extra damage, 2 or 3 hits. Maybe you'll get a double jump or a triple jump. Weird things like that could possibly happen. And then there's this color edit.
Customize characters your way with color edit. Outfits, gear, patterns.
Here I am at the actual website here. You see Fatal Fury City of the Wolves news, characters, trailers, fighting guide, game modes, and that's where we're at. The EOST or episodes of Southtown mode, RPG mode, and it says right here, earn XP, other rewards for your efforts, level up your fighters, build a kit of diverse skills. So that's going to be interesting. Are we going to get new moves, or this is going to be, can we swap out skills? Sorry, I'm like tripping over my words here because I'm wondering, what does that really mean, skills? And it also says that, let's see, various fight conditions. So that's going to be interesting. Like, I'm sure some of it's going to be timed or beat a character a certain way. All these different ways of winning. So I think that's going to be really cool. I'm actually kind of excited for that. I actually have no problem with that at all. But it says to play, you first need a connection to the internet and update the game. So that's interesting. So this is going to be online as well, even though it's a single player RPG mode. I don't know about that. Yeah. That's interesting. I wonder, because it also says level up your fighter and dominate. Yeah. Online mode we already knew about. You have all your different modes: match, casual, room match, other varieties there to set that up. It's got the clone online mode. Fight clones generated by automatically AI learning. So the AI technology studies your playstyle while you fight online and automatically creates clones of both you and the rest of the player base. Go one-on-one with clones yourself or set yours loose against others. So basically this is almost like an endless mode of competition. So let's say you can't find matches or people are rage quitting or something like that. You can just fight better and better and better and godlike clones of actual real people or improved. The color edit I actually like, and the jukebox mode is fine. Street Fighter 6 does that. A lot of games do that too. But the color edit, I'm actually kind of excited for that too, because before you could just pick different colors, but here we can actually change the hair and skin tone and maybe even texture. What does it say? Adjust the appearance of your favorite fighter's way, outfit, gear colors. I don't know what that means. Patterns and more. Additional patterns can be acquired. Oh, see, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, because it says you will earn rewards in the RPG mode. And so I hope we get different skins as well. So you can get different patterns, different textures, different patterns in there. And we're going to be playing against characters with higher levels where you got to do more damage and stuff like this. But let me go to characters and let me tell you why I hope we get different skins and stuff like that, because he's not my main, but T-Zoc. He's a wrestler. I have a lot of fun with him. It's like when I want to mess around with a big bruiser character in the Fatal Fury King of the Fighters universe, I usually pick him. And I believe he's an understudy of Raiden, the wrestler, which I would love for him to be in this game. Imagine if there's a skin for Raiden for T-Zoc. Now, if you've played the past two Fatal Furies, he's also known as the Dinosaur King. So I hope we get the dinosaur mask of T-Zoc. He plays exactly the same, but he has the dinosaur mask, and he does use his dinosaur tail. So I'm wondering if they would put that move in there as an extra move for T-Zoc. I think it's T-Zoc. And that's just one character, you know what I mean? So that's two things I would love to unlock in the RPG mode, right? Definitely we know we're going to get different skins, for colors, and we're going to get different textures. But will we get different skins, different outfits, where he could dress up maybe as Raiden or his version of Raiden? And can we get the Dinosaur King? You know, and that goes for other characters too. Let me go to other characters. For example, and then I'm going to wrap it up here. Let's go to the last. Mai Shiranui's in there. That is a great supply. She's grown up. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Just gorgeous. I like her new design. And she has the classic. But Billy Kane. I even like this new look for Billy Kane. Billy Kane's costume when he first came out. He had the British flag, which was the Union Jack. You know, that was bursting through. I hope we get that. He had the bandana kind of around his head there. And there's been another version of him, I think with a black jacket, I believe. So I hope we can unlock those. You see what I mean? That's what I mean by getting different skins and different looks or whatever. Will they have some of their old gameplay or new moves or something like that? I hope so. Now, last and final, it says, let's see, when does the game come out? Yes, I know that. Pre-order. Let me just hit pre-order now and let's see. Okay, there we go. 2025 for like April. We got to wait that long. I thought for sure they would try to do it for Christmas. And even the new year, but they're going to wait after everybody's spent their Christmas money. And I think they're doing it that way too, because there's no competition. So they'll kind of stand out a little bit more. But that gives them plenty enough time to really flesh out the RPG. There are going to be 22 base characters, and we already can tell that it's going to have DLC with new characters. So from that time until launch, I think they're going to be tightening up the game. I also believe they're going to create more NPC fighting characters that we saw. Let's also hope that they put in extra moves for all of these characters to swap out, because it did say skills. That would be interesting. So your rock and my rock would be different. Man, that sounds funny saying out loud. Your rock and my rock would be different. Rock Howard could be different. Or your Terry and my Terry would be different if we could just change a couple of skills. That would be cool. I'm into that. And I'm into the RPG mode. I'm into the customization. And then finally, part of the DLC I believe that would happen is that we've got to have, I would hope for 3 Street Fighter characters. Naturally, you would say Ryu, no brainer. We got Terry, Ryu. I would love Ryu in this Fatal Fury game. That would be cool. With the same thing, could he be in the RPG? Who knows? Would there be AI clones of him? Who knows? Would there be a different skins of him in the game? Who knows? Right? So at least two. Maybe he'll have the classic and the Street Fighter 6 look in this version of Fatal Fury. I would guess Chun-Li, and then the third character would be up for grabs as far as a Street Fighter character coming. I would love to have 3. I know that there's 2 in Street Fighter 6 with just Terry and Mai, but I would love to see 3 in Fatal Fury. So anyway, thanks for checking this out. This is Rasuke.